I didn't get in the ring like that. That's what a lot of people do. I got in there like he's just another, sparring partner, and the sparring was solid.
But now, was it here in Vegas?
It was in Vegas.
It was at the Mayweather
It was at Floyd Gym.
The explosive leaked sparring footage between Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis has got everyone talking. And guess what? Frank Martin, the man known for his candid remarks and no-nonsense attitude, has finally broken his silence on the matter. Buckle up, because this is one ride you won't want to miss. "I've seen the footage," Martin declared, his voice dripping with the weight of experience. "But let's not jump the gun here. Sparring is sparring. It's the gym, not Madison Square Garden. Things happen. Emotions flare up. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth, folks. Martin isn't mincing his words. He acknowledged the intensity of the session captured in the leaked video. Yeah, Davis looked brutal, I'll give him that. But we've got to remember, Haney ain't no pushover. He's got grit, he's got skill, and he's been through the trenches. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, folks. Martin emphasized the need to take the leaked footage with a grain of salt. I've seen fighters look like kings in sparring and then stumble under the lights. Floyd was even there. At 16 years of age, Devin managed to spar with the greatest and have the greatest watch him, he asserted, his tone unwavering.
What happened? There was about 40 people in the gym. Floyd was even there. It was live, they wasn't, it was just everybody was loud, it was they wasn't hitting the ring or nothing, but everybody was just like stuck.
Now you might be wondering, what does Haney think about all this? Well, let me tell you. Haney's got fire in his belly, folks. He's not about to let some old sparring footage define him. Haney's got fire in his belly, no doubt about that. You think he's gonna let some old sparring footage define him? Nah, not his style. He's gonna come out swinging, mark my words. But the boxing world? Oh, it's divided, my friends. Opinions flying left, right, and center. Some skeptical, some downright in awe. But where does the truth lie? Martin, he's got a point. Until we see those gloves laced up for real, we're just spinning tales, aren't we? April 20th, folks. Circle that date. That's when we separate the talkers from the walkers. As the countdown to the Garcia-Haney showdown continues, speculation is rampant. Oh, the anticipation. 2 bright prospects, 1 ring. It's the stuff dreams are made of, isn't it? But in the end, as Martin rightly puts it, talk is cheap. It's what happens between those ropes that counts. Ain't that the truth? Now let's dive into the meat of the matter, shall we? That leaked sparring footage has sent shockwaves through the boxing community, and for good reason. Garcia's decision to drop that bombshell? Oh, it's got tongues wagging, fingers pointing, and hearts racing. But let's dissect it, shall we? The controversy surrounding that sparring session. Oh, it's been brewing for years. Legends, myths, conflicting accounts. It's a story as old as time itself, isn't it? But Garcia, he reignited the flames, didn't he? Offering us a peek into a pivotal moment in the careers of 2 rising stars. Now that's something to talk about, isn't it?
He's too much of a business-orientated fighter. He's not taking that fight. I think he thinks he'll lose that fight. I'm sorry.
And the footage? Oh, it's a sight to behold. Davis relentless. Haney holding his ground. Every punch, every jab, it's poetry in motion, isn't it? But let's not forget, folks, sparring. It's the gym, not the Coliseum. Let's keep things in perspective, shall we? But oh, the reactions. Social media ablaze with opinions. Comments, section exploding with passion. Fans flocking, pundits pontificating. It's a digital battleground, my friends. Emotions running high, allegiances tested. And what's the verdict? Well, that depends on who you ask, doesn't it? Let's talk about what the fans have to say. After Ryan Garcia dropped that bombshell on his Instagram handle, the comment section went wild, didn't it? Pass the popcorn indeed. Oh, this is getting good. Somebody pass the popcorn, one fan exclaimed. And another chimed in, Holly, this sparring session been talked about for years, says, and Ryan just leaks it. The excitement is palpable, folks, and it's not hard to see why. Now let's shift our focus to Devin Haney's take on the leaked footage. The dream didn't hold back, did he? He pointed out that he was just a teenager when he stepped into the ring with Gervonta Davis. And let's be clear, he's not the same boxer anymore. In a recent post on X, the WBC super lightweight champion fired a warning shot at Garcia. Never did they post a chopped-up edited video. I'm 16 years old and in there holding my own. We bet AB Pops and he honored it and paid. Ryan, we watched you quit. We are not the same and never will be. Tune in on April 20th, I'll show it. Haney's got the record to back up his words, doesn't he? Undefeated in his professional career, sporting a perfect 31-0 record. And let's not forget his recent victory over Regis Prograis, where he clinched the super lightweight title. Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia's coming off an 8th-round knockout win over Oscar Duarte, redeeming his sole career loss against none other than Davis. It's a tale of triumphs, setbacks, and redemption, my friends. As the countdown to April 20th begins, the boxing world braces itself for a clash of titans. Skill, strategy, sheer willpower. It's all on the line, isn't it? The narrative arc that began with a leaked sparring session now culminates in a high-stakes showdown, where reputations hang in the balance and legacies are forged in the crucible of competition. But let's not forget, folks, beyond the realm of sport, the saga of Garcia, Haney, and Davis transcends the boundaries of the ring. It's a story of ambition, rivalry, and redemption, where each protagonist navigates the highs and lows of their respective journeys with unwavering resolve. As the final bell tolls and the dust settles, one thing remains certain. The legacy of Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, and Ryan Garcia will endure long after the lights fade and the crowds disperse. In a sport defined by its legends and icons, their names will be etched into the annals of history, immortalized by their courage to chase greatness in the face of adversity. In the end, it's not merely about victory or defeat, but the indomitable spirit that defines the heart of a champion. And as the world watches with bated breath, the stage is set for an epic showdown that will leave an indelible mark on the sport of boxing for generations to come. Let's delve deeper into the thrilling upcoming bout between Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin, set to electrify the boxing world on June 15th. This match, poised to headline an Amazon Prime pay-per-view event, marks a pivotal moment in the careers of both fighters. Gervonta Tank Davis, a powerhouse in the ring, seeks to solidify his status as a boxing icon, while Frank the Ghost Martin aims to seize the spotlight and etch his name into the annals of boxing history. Davis's journey to this moment has been nothing short of extraordinary. Following his spectacular knockout victory over Ryan Garcia in April, Davis faced legal hurdles that temporarily sidelined his career. However, undeterred by adversity, Davis remains determined to reclaim his position atop the boxing world. His decision to face off against Martin demonstrates his unwavering commitment to facing the best competition available, reaffirming his status as one of the sport's most formidable talents. Meanwhile, Frank Martin's ascent to the pinnacle of boxing has been marked by resilience and determination. Trained under the expert guidance of renowned coach Derek James, Martin has honed his skills and sharpened his resolve, poised to seize the opportunity of a lifetime. The prospect of facing a formidable opponent like Davis represents the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, fueling Martin's ambition to ascend to the highest echelons of the sport. Negotiations surrounding the Davis-Martin bout have captured the imagination of boxing enthusiasts worldwide. While discussions with other potential opponents, including Eddie Hearn and Conor Benn, were considered, Davis ultimately set his sights on Martin, recognizing the challenge and opportunity that await him in the ring. The decision to headline an Amazon Prime pay-per-view event underscores the magnitude of the matchup, drawing attention from fans and pundits alike. Reports suggest that Davis's return to the UK, where he last secured a knockout victory over Liam Walsh in 2017, may serve as the backdrop for this highly anticipated showdown. The prospect of competing on British soil adds another layer of intrigue to an already compelling narrative, setting the stage for a memorable encounter between two of boxing's brightest stars. Derek James, Martin's esteemed coach, offered insights into the preparations for the Davis-Martin bout. In a recent interview, James emphasized the significance of the matchup, acknowledging the magnitude of the challenge ahead. Martin's rigorous training regimen and unwavering commitment to excellence reflect his determination to succeed on the grandest stage, instilling confidence in his coach and supporters alike. "We have Frank Martin working out lately. Things have been said about that fight potentially happening. It's a big deal, yeah. I believe in myself, and I believe in his abilities. That's what it's all about. It's about being diligent about who you are and focusing on what your abilities are, and that's what gets you what you want," remarked James, echoing the sentiments of a coach who believes in his fighter's potential to defy the odds and emerge victorious.
Tank boxed Devin Haney. You know, Devin Haney was in good shape. Tank wasn't in good shape, but they worked, and it was some crazy work.
As the countdown to June 15th intensifies, anticipation for the Davis-Martin bout reaches fever pitch. The clash of styles, the convergence of talent, and the pursuit of greatness converge in a spectacle that promises to captivate audiences worldwide. For Davis, it's a chance to reaffirm his dominance and cement his legacy as one of the sport's most formidable champions. For Martin, it's an opportunity to defy expectations, overcome adversity, and etch his name into the annals of boxing history. The narrative arc that began with negotiations and speculation now culminates in a high-stakes showdown where reputations are on the line, legacies are forged, and champions are crowned. With each passing day, the intensity mounts as fighters and fans alike eagerly await the moment when the bell tolls and the battle begins. But beyond the bright lights and thunderous applause lies a deeper story, a story of perseverance, sacrifice, and unwavering determination. It's a story that transcends the confines of the ring, resonating with anyone who has ever dared to dream, to aspire, to reach for greatness against all odds. Amidst the swirling rumors of a potential bout between Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin in June, the boxing storyline takes yet another compelling turn with the emergence of Errol Spence Jr.'s opinions. Spence Jr., who has served as Martin's promoter since 2020, recently voiced his unwavering faith in the Ghost's abilities. However, this endorsement didn't just sit quietly. It sparked a fiery exchange of words between Davis and Spence Jr., rooted deeply in their history and past interactions. The saga began to unravel even before Davis's showdown against Hector Luis Garcia in January last year, when whispers of a potential matchup between Davis and Martin began to circulate. Spence Jr., recognizing the potential in Martin, threw his support behind the emerging talent. However, Davis, having sparred with Martin previously, seized the opportunity to caution Spence Jr., warning, "Errol better watch out. He'll get his fighter hurt bad like I did before."
A lot of people keep saying Keyshawn Davis. I mean, he's a good fighter. I like him, but like he always talk about, oh, I'm only 5-0, I'm only 6-0, whatever he is, 7-0. He always say.
Fast forward to the present day where Davis and Martin find themselves once again linked to a potential bout. Spence Jr., standing firm in his allegiance to Martin, boldly declared on X, "I'm Team Me, and whoever signed with me, which is Team Frank Martin." This declaration didn't sit well with Tank Davis, prompting a swift response with a photo reflecting his discomfort. Although Davis promptly deleted his reaction, Michael Benson managed to capture a screenshot of the exchange, adding fuel to the already intense drama. The dynamic between Davis, Martin, and Spence Jr. adds layers of complexity to the unfolding narrative. As the potential matchup looms, alliances, rivalries, and past confrontations resurface, providing fans with a riveting prelude to what could be a defining moment in the careers of both fighters. The war of words on social media underscores the high stakes and personal investments in the world of professional boxing, leaving the audience eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this captivating saga. In the midst of all these tensions, Errol Spence Jr.'s voice rings loud and clear, echoing his belief in Frank Martin's capabilities. With Spence Jr. firmly in Martin's corner, the anticipation for the potential bout between Davis and Martin reaches new heights. The clash of titans, both inside and outside the ring, promises to be nothing short of electrifying. As the boxing world holds its breath, the stage is set for an epic showdown between Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. Skill, strategy, and sheer determination will converge in a battle for supremacy, with each fighter vying for their moment of glory. The spotlight shines brightly on these two warriors as they prepare to leave it all in the ring. Beyond the physicality of the sport, the drama and intrigue surrounding Davis, Martin, and Spence Jr. add an extra dimension to the spectacle. It's not just about punches thrown or titles won, it's about the stories, the rivalries, and the unwavering passion that fuels the world of professional boxing. Ryan Garcia, the man who allegedly leaked the sparring footage between Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis, the man who started this entire soap opera, chimed in about the Martin versus Davis bout. In a press conference held at New York's Palladium Times Square, Garcia and Haney engaged in a heated discussion, setting the stage for their upcoming bout on April 20th. Amidst the anticipation for their clash, Garcia also shared his thoughts on another potential mega fight between Gervonta Davis, now known as Abdul Wahid, and Frank Martin, purportedly set for the second quarter of the year. When queried about his views on the matchup, Garcia confessed to not having sparred with Martin, despite sharing training sessions in Derek James's stable.
I'll go with Frank because I'm gonna be there every step of the way and put him on game. Like, this is what he likes to do. This is what he will.
However, drawing from his experience with Davis in the ring, Garcia confidently sided with Martin, stating, "I'm going to go with Frank because I'm going to be there every step of the way and put him on game. Like, this is what he likes to do. This is what he will do. Bo, boom." Despite his initial assertion, Garcia appeared less certain when pressed about Martin's potential to force an early stoppage on Tank. Meanwhile, reporters probed Garcia about Davis's reluctance to pursue a fight with Haney, to which Garcia attributed it to Davis being a business-oriented fighter. In the midst of speculation and negotiations, Garcia and Haney are set to face off for the latter's WBC light welterweight title, with the bout relocated to New York's Barclays Center after talks resumed following initial setbacks.
But it's secure because there were some New York fans being like, "Oh, is it going to be taken away from us?"
Yeah, nah. The fight is it's happening in Brooklyn.
Have you seen, I don't know if you guys follow each other.
As the boxing world eagerly anticipates these high-profile matchups, Garcia's endorsement of Martin adds intrigue to the Davis-Martin showdown, promising fans an electrifying clash between two rising stars in the ring. The drama surrounding these fighters doesn't stop there. With Garcia and Haney's highly anticipated showdown on the horizon, tensions are running high as the two exchange verbal jabs and engage in mind games, setting the stage for what promises to be an explosive encounter in the ring. Garcia's confidence in Martin's abilities adds yet another layer of complexity to the already intricate web of rivalries and alliances in the boxing world. As the countdown to the Davis-Martin bout continues, fans are left eagerly speculating about the outcome and the potential implications for the future of the sport. In the midst of it all, the spotlight remains firmly on the fighters as they prepare to step into the ring and lay it all on the line for glory and recognition. Whether it's Davis, Martin, Garcia, or Haney, each fighter carries the weight of expectation and the hopes of their fans as they strive to etch their names into the annals of boxing history. As the boxing world braces itself for these monumental showdowns, one thing is certain: the drama, excitement, and anticipation surrounding these matchups are only just beginning. With so much at stake, the stage is set for a thrilling chapter in the ongoing saga of professional boxing. And there you have it, fight fans. An epic journey through the highs and lows of the boxing world, where narratives intertwine with skill, determination, and personal rivalries. From the explosive leaked sparring footage between Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis to the intense verbal exchanges in press conferences, the drama has unfolded before our eyes. As we eagerly await the upcoming bouts, from Garcia versus Haney to Davis versus Martin, the anticipation is palpable. The clash of titans, both in and out of the ring, promises to be nothing short of spectacular. These fighters, each with their unique stories and paths, are on a collision course for greatness. The endorsements, the rivalries, and the unspoken challenges have set the stage for a series of battles that will go down in the annals of boxing history. June 15th, the night when Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin are slated to face off, looms large on the horizon, promising a spectacle that will leave an indelible mark on the sport. As the dust settles and the final bell tolls, we reflect on the resilience, courage, and unwavering spirit displayed by these warriors. Whether it's Davis, Martin, Garcia, or Haney, each fighter embodies the essence of what it means to step into the ring and pursue greatness. So boxing enthusiasts, brace yourselves for the upcoming showdowns. For the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. As the world watches with bated breath, we salute these athletes who dare to chase their dreams, leaving it all in the ring for the love of the sport.
Right now, this fight is going to be a crazy event, and I'm going to beat the For the people, for the world, and it's going to be crazy.
This concludes our journey through the intricate world of professional boxing, where storylines are written with sweat, blood, and the relentless pursuit of glory. Until next time, peace out.